So next up, it's very loud. Sorry. Next up, we do have the Dark Moon Herald. Woo! I love it. I love it. It is the Dark Moon Herald right here. He is. Make sure you get the middle ones.
The three in the middle.
Three in the middle.
Three in the middle.
One,
in the middle as you can
two, three. Okay. Mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
3, 4.
Excellent. We are online, so I think that means we need to start off the show. 3, 2, 1. Horde and Alliance, vets and noobs, welcome to the Dark Moon Herald, where we talk about all the crazy circus that happens here in Warcraft. I am your Ringmaster Kevin, and joining me tonight, our Rebel Warlord Rogue with a Rose. It's Rebel Floor. How are you doing this evening?
Hello, Kevin. I am doing fantastic this evening. The evening before BlizzCon. Very, very excited. Are we excited? Yeah. Woo! But you know, I am not alone up here with you, Kevin.
No, indeed. For we have joining us tonight the Foursquare Mayor of Brill and the Herald of the Dark Lady covered in kelp. It's Kelpkeeper Walsh. How are you doing this evening?
I am so glad to be here, and yes, I do have kelp. Fear not.
Excellent. Well, now that we are all here and represented, I have to say that when we were approached by D20 Crit to come on here and do a live show of the Dark Moon Herald, I was so excited. And we were talking about, okay, what segment from our show are we most known for? What do people love the most? What do people write into the show almost week after week after week to share with us? And you know what? It's the Sideshow of Suck.
The Sideshow of Suck.
Because if there's one thing that every player in Warcraft can relate to, it's having those little bit of suck moments where you might be sitting there and, you know, in raid and leave your aspect of the pack on, you know, or go AFK in the middle of a battleground just to get pwned over and over and over again. So we've had a lot of people write in for their Sideshow of Suck moments, and we thought we were going to share some of our most epic suck moments of all time with you tonight. But not only that, we are also going to be kicking it out to the audience. So if any of you have an epic suck moment that you have not written into our show yet, but would like to share with all of our guests here at BlizzCon and online, you can do that too. So be thinking of a suck moment. But first, let's kick it over to Rebel Floor. Rebel Floor, why are you joining us in the Sideshow of Suck at BlizzCon?
Well, you know, during Warlords of Draenor, we all got that free boosted 90. And, you know, maybe some of us with the boosted 90, we boosted a class we had never played before. We had little to no knowledge about the class and how they perform. So I decided to boost a Paladin because I like melee. I like swinging around swords and whatnot, so it sounds perfect for me.
And Paladins are awesome.
Yes, they are awesome. They have a lot of abilities, though, so this led me to be a little bit confused. I'm not used to so many different abilities and different specs at that. So I am leveling as Retribution. I finally get to in-game rating, and I decide to start pursuing my second legendary ring and choose to pursue it on my Paladin. You know, the queues for DPS just suck. Let's just be honest about that. That's the first suck moment. DPS queues suck.
Yes.
For whatever reason, I was constantly running out of time, never able to finish Blast Furnace. Do we all remember Blast Furnace? Tons of ads.
Raise your hand if Black Furnace sucks on LFR.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah.
Let the record show that the entire room raises their hand.
So after a few attempts, I get a little bit sick of waiting in queue to get to Blast Furnace, maybe get in a group who's not doing so well, and I don't have time to finish it out. So bright idea, I'm going to go healing. Let's heal LFR with no knowledge of how to use a healing Paladin. Sounds fantastic. I put all of the abilities on my bars. We get into the encounter. We finally get to Blast Furnace. And guess what? We are kicking butt. It is amazing. Okay, I am the lowest on the healing charts. Let's be honest. What's it? Yes, thank you. My sentiments exactly. But we're getting towards the end of the fight. I really have an amazing tank. He's tanking all of the ads. For whatever reason, he's not even utilizing his off tank. You know what? We have a little bit of free time. I'm just going to start throwing out abilities and figuring out what they do.
There you go. Always a good idea. Just spam whatever you want, and you'll be good.
My tank that was tanking all of the ads in Blast Furnace, he received a blessing of protection from me. If you're like me and you don't know what bop means, it means you lose all of your aggro, all of the ads run around, and they kill everybody. Congrats, Reb. You've killed 24 other players and wasted their time. And that is why I deserve to be in the sideshow of Suck, Kevin.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, big round of applause. Welcome, Reb, to the sideshow of Suck. I know we have often cemented our seats in the sideshow of Suck. I would like to recant a story of my own. This was back in Mists of Pandaria, where I had messed around a lot in game. I explored a lot of areas, and one of my favorite pastimes was base jumping off of Mount Hyjal and seeing how far I could hang glider or slow fall into Ashenvale. Did anybody do that? No, I'm alone? All right.
Oh,
yes,
we have
2
a
people
few.
admit I'm not alone. Fantastic. So here I am, slow falling off of Mount Hyjal. And at the time, I was actually grouped up with a couple friends for arenas. I was the shaman healer. And the arena queue pops. I go, oh, shoot, I gotta get this arena. Screw this. So I cancel slow fall and fall straight to the ground. And I die. I get that, you know. When you fall from great heights, hit terminal velocity, and smack with the ground, that's it for you. And I was on my priest, so no reincarnation. Very sad. I was not playing on my shaman at the time. But here was the problem. My body was halfway up the mountain. And I'm like, oh, crap. And, at that point, they don't give you the flying when you're dead to try to get back up to your body. So there's no way I can get to my body. Meanwhile, the queue for the arena is still clicking by, and I'm like, oh, no, I got to get in there. This is 3v3, and I'm the healer. Oh, crap. Okay, I accept res sickness. Okay, this, why not? I'll just accept res. And, you lose all buffs when you go into arena, so it'll go away, right? No. Nope, I went into that arena minus 75% of all my stats.
So, Kevin, how did your arena team go?
Yeah, it did not go well.
Oh, I'm surprised.
They were like, hey, why does that priest have 400 life? Let's kill him. And kill me they did. And that is why I am in the sideshow of Suck. Yeah, don't cheer for that. That was horrible. I really should have known better. Now, before we go to Walsh, I know you're chomping at the bit to join us in the sideshow Suck, but is there anybody else out there in the audience that would like to step up to the microphone and share?
Please, for the love of God, give me more time. Someone.
No? Okay. All right. Suffer away in the sideshow, my friend.
Okay. First of all, shout out to my mom and dad who are watching this. My folks are learning probably for the first time what it is their son does with his free time. Maybe not their proudest moment. No, I'm gonna, like Kevin, I'm gonna throw it back. This is a sideshow entry that really I feel defines me, who I am as a human being and Warcraft player. There really needs to be a title of cartographer. That is said sarcastically, and I need that title. A lot of you listen to the show know that I'm a very big fan of the Dark Lady. May she watch over us. Mm-hmm. And but the first time before, this is BS, before Sylvanas, I had not met her. This was actually the quest taking me out of the Ghostlands to go and meet the Dark Lady for the first time. So it was going to be love at first sight, but first sight hadn't happened yet. In fact, as you're going to find out, first sight takes quite a while. So me being an amazing map reader, I see the little, ding, little dot on the map, and I figure this is really simple. I just walk that way, right? So I walk and I walk and I walk, and I see that this little dot's in the middle of a lake. As a lot of listeners also know, I love diving into large bodies of water and looking for kelp. So I have no problem with this. I don't think anything's weird. I just jump into the lake right behind the ruins of Lordaeron and continue swimming around. And I'm like, I'm right over this thing. Why? There's, I don't know what I'm supposed to be turning this quest into. I didn't read the quest text. I tried, folks. I really tried. I used to give Kevin so much crap about like, oh, come on, how hard is it to read the quest? It goes right out. Like
It's
quest
really
3.
hard to read
Quest
quest
3.
text.
It's just right out.
Really hard.
So I'm just swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming around. And I'm like, I'm supposed to get to Undercity. What is going on? And I actually like stop this quest, go down, visit Kevin, and he is good showing me, his tune and everything, and he shows me Undercity. It still doesn't click, folks. Still does not click. Come back up to my place and picking that quest back up, and about 45 minutes into like just going around and around, wait, Undercity, under. Oh my!
That's a pretty important preposition right there.
Yes, it is. So the amount of time it took me to figure out how to read a map and to parse the English language, that is why I'm forever a patron in the Sideshow of Suck.
Excellent. Welcome.
Welcome.
Well, while we all have very comfortable seats here in the Sideshow of Suck, we love to have our listeners join us because Misery and Suck love company. So even if you don't want to share with us now, we get it, but all are welcome at the Sideshow. You can send in your emails, podcast@darkmoonherald.com. We'll read them on the show. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. We'll just make up a name for you. But
you trust me, you want your name. Don't leave it up to him.
Now, but before we sign off really quick, one of the big things with BlizzCon every year is the BlizzCon conspiracy theories.
Hey, they are out to get me.
They are. Absolutely.
The truth is out there.
You just have to find it. Now, we have our own conspiracy theories on what awesome announcements are going to be made at this BlizzCon. Walsh, what do you think is going to be announced?
All right. Everyone's been outside, right? That fountain, it's really beautiful. All those colors. Those colors remind you of something? Huh? They look like the colors of Murlocs. New race, people. I'm telling you.
Right now.
And not only that, everyone's excited about demon hunters. We're getting demon knights. Because the blinking of the lights, it has told me. Mark my words.
Demon Knights are a little bit better than the Demon Days.
Yes.
All right. Rebel Fleur, what is your conspiracy prediction for this BlizzCon?
I actually have proof to back up Walsh's conspiracy theory. Oh, no. So with Demon Hunters coming out, it's pretty standard to understand that we're going to have 12 character slots now on every server. Well, in order to accommodate these Demon Knights, we obviously need 13. How do we get that information that obviously we're going to have 13 slots? I've counted it, people. There are 130 palm trees outside. If you take 130 palm trees and you divide it by 10 years, 10 BlizzCons, you get 13.
Rebby Reb is out. All right. My BlizzCon prediction. It's, you know what? I really think 3 sources saying the same thing. This is real, guys. This is real. We're going to be having a new class, a new race. But you know what? I think it's going to be for a new Warcraft game. World of Murlocs. And you know how we know that it's going to be World of Murlocs? If you look up at the BlizzCon sign in front of the convention center and you have all the games lined out in front, it's not symmetrical, people.
Nope, no, not
They
even
could have
close.
totally made it symmetrical, but they didn't. There's 2 more on one side, and there's room for 2 more on the other. Yeah, that's it. We're getting World of Murlocs. And Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness, the movie.
You heard it here first, people.
Indeed. All right. I do believe that brings us to the end of our show. But before we get out of here, Walsh, are there any shout-outs or any last words that you'd like to give?
Yes, I do need to give a shout-out. The first guy who ever wrote in any piece of fan mail that was for me, Donnie Diz the Warlock, is actually here in the house. So awesome to see you, man. It means something that there are people that have been following us and putting up with us for 4 plus almost 5 years. So
excellent. And and if people would like to get in contact with you, Walsh, how can they do that?
Just follow the kelp. No, you can find me on Twitter at KelpKeeperWalsh.
Excellent. And Rebel Fleur.
Yes, I'd like to give a shout out to all of the listeners in this room and all of the listeners at home and all the supporters of the show. If you would like to get in touch with me, you can find me on Twitter at TankThatReb.
Excellent. And if you would like to follow my tweets that may or may not be Warcraft related, you can do so at Kevin Oldscratch. And I want to give a shout out again to everybody in this room and D20 Crit for putting on such a fantastic event with the World of Podcasts. All right, so that brings us to the end of our show. And remember, Ninja the Poop, don't stand in it.
Viva la Wevolucion!
May the kelp be with you.
And see you in game. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, friends. Okay. Our next podcast is an Overwatch podcast called Overcast.
Why you gotta take that side? What does that have to do with anything? All right. You always got to make sure that the off button is turned off, right? Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to World of Podcasts. We are the Overcast. I am Chris Matrix, and of course, I am joined by the creator, the co-host, because let's be honest, nobody wants to look at an old, decrepit 30-year-old law student.
Look at that hairline. Look at that hairline.
Anyways, how are you doing tonight, Frosty?
Man, I am doing fantastic. I just drove 31 hours to get here.
Yeah, from Alabama, right?
From Alabama. Yeah. Yeah, it's from Alabama. Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Oh. War Eagle, yeah. There we go.
You just lost all respect from me. I'm sorry. I was feeling it when you were up here, but now it's just kind of like, okay. I'm a Sooner fan. Sorry.
Well, we are Overwatch or Overcast though, and we cover Overwatch.
Is your microphone on?
It is on. I'm just very quiet.
You're just like you are on our shows because you don't like to say crap.
I know, right?
So, everybody here knows Overwatch has been in beta for what, a week and a half?
A week and a half. Well, who was here last year for the announcement of Overwatch? First of all, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who has played Overwatch either in the beta or at BlizzCon?
Now who's actually in the beta? Firewater, you have a special place in my heart. Yeah, there are 3 people in this room who are actually in the beta.
Wow, I'm sorry. I would have kept my hand down. My bad. That's my first round on this. Yeah, all right. Throw it on the MX.
First round on Firewater, huh? I'm rooming with you, buddy.
So Chris, we have 18 heroes now.
Yeah,
We're
we have
getting
18.
up there. We're getting up there. There has been a new hero that has been teased.
Oh, Diva.
Diva.
Oh, Diva.
And who is Diva? What is
Diva
she?
is the only character that any 16-year-old fanboy would fawn over in any kind of game ever. I mean, come on. A Korean pro StarCraft player in Overwatch?
Oh, dear.
Get my juices flowing. Hey, I'm not.
This water ain't doing nothing for me.
I mean, I've got to check the age of consent in Korea, but.
There you go. Wow.
I'm sorry. Too far. But, Diva was announced. On the Overwatch site, we actually saw something about May as well.
Yes, and exploring the mountaintops. So are we going to get a new map? We're in the precipice of BlizzCon, and we have all these things that have been dumped upon us. So we have Diva, we have May, who has been cataloging her adventures in the mountains.
You know, and it's really interesting to see what's going to be coming tomorrow. When BlizzCon finally opens its doors, we all rush the floodgates and rush straight to Overwatch because it's right in front.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to get absolutely zero playtime. But
now which of you are going to be rushing to like the Overwatch play area and ignoring opening ceremonies, and who are you going to go to opening ceremonies? I'm going to opening ceremonies, honestly, but
you poor soul.
I think that you have a different opinion on things.
I'm sorry. You're only going to catch me at Overwatch. I mean, I've been in beta for about the last week and a half. I absolutely love the game so far, but I want to see Diva. I want to see whatever Kaplan decides to put out there.
Well, let's talk a little about the game first of all.
Okay.
I got my hands on it at BlizzCon. I'm in the beta, and you're in the beta now. You never got to play it until the beta.
You just keep driving that point home, don't you?
I
don't joke about your receding hairline. Okay. So
I'll show it off again.
So you can let me slide on this one.
Okay.
But the beta has been It's been all right so far. I've absolutely loved it. I've probably spent way too much time. I mean, I already work 50, 60 hours a week, and then I go home and I play Overwatch until it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get back up and go back to work.
About the time I log on from the East Coast, or log off, because I'm up till like, what, 3 a.m. lately doing it with you? Yeah, something like that.
Maybe.
So, Overwatch, what do you think for all these people? How many of you have played FPS games regularly?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, for the non-FPS players in the room, why should they get into Overwatch?
Well, where are my Hots boys at first? Who plays Heroes of the Storm? All right. Who plays League of Legends? I better not see a single. Oh, see, even less. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. But one real reason why I absolutely love Overwatch, and this is coming from a person who has played League of Legends, so don't worry, you're not alone there, and has primarily been in the MOBA scene, is basically hero-based combat. I mean, when you walk in, right now we have 18 people, 19 confirmed with D.Va. Each have their own unique set of abilities and ultimates. And this is a game that's actually more focused around teamwork than just individual skill. So it brings upon that whole aspect of, okay, I might not be the best person to play a shooter. Like, I played CSGO, I played CS Source, I played Quake, Unreal Tournament, all that stuff, but I'd been in MOBAs for the past 5, 6, 7 years. So naturally, I'm not going to be able to, I'm getting old, okay? I might look like I'm 16, but, I'm pushing 30.
No, that bar of entry, though, is very low. I mean, there's multiple stories that I've read, and I've heard from lots of people. That bar of entry is really low. You can get into it, just enjoy it, have a lot of fun. You can blow people up, shoot them in the face. Or you can just heal people like I do. I play a lot of Mercy.
I'm sorry, the AARP is texting me saying that you need to go see your appointment.
Oh, darn. I need to go, get some kind of medical test done probably, right?
Yeah, but no, in all honesty, one thing I've really enjoyed about Overwatch is the fact that it is such an easy game to pick up. And the fact that it was leaked, it's going to be going out on console, so all the console people, I know most of us here are PC Master Race, right? PC Master Race?
PC.
Anybody? Hashtag that. But
I think there already is a hashtag, actually.
Dude, I spend way too much time on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I got here at like 9 o'clock this morning, I was literally just blowing up Twitter. Like, hey, where's everybody at?
Yeah, I was 1,000 miles away, and you were tweeting me. Where are you at? You here yet? You here yet?
Dude, it gets lonely out there, especially when you know absolutely nobody. This is my first BlizzCon too, so I'm just kind of standing over here like, what do?
Just. Is his mind gonna get blown tomorrow for his first BlizzCon? Yeah.
Please, like, I honestly have no idea what to expect. I mean, I've been to other Blizzard events, but nothing quite like BlizzCon. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how the main stage goes. I'm actually really looking forward to the main stage. I'm not gonna be there for the opening ceremonies because I'm gonna be jumping right into D.Va, all that fun stuff, and. But when we get to the actual main stage panels, like with Overwatch and all that, of course I'm going to be there. And then, of course, Linkin Park.
Yep. Yep.
I was so surprised when Linkin Park was. I had no idea.
I was surprised, but it was fine. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm excited.
You would be.
I would be. Okay. Well, while we're wrapping things up, we are going to have some awesome announcements tomorrow. So, what are your predictions for tomorrow? What are we going to get? I mean, what are we going to hear? Is there something out there that we don't even know about? Like Junkrat and Roadhog. Roadhog didn't really, but Junkrat, he came out of nowhere.
I may or may not be under NDA, and I'm not willing to disclose any of that.
Oh, ouch. You could just do it right now, and then people would come out of that door and come get you.
Well, confirmed from consoles.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
Then again, that was some employee at GameStop. So he beat me to the punch.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think I'm going to throw it out there. We're going to get a mountain map. They also had the movie poster. They came from the moon or whatever. I could see a moon-based map. That's where Winston's from, if you're familiar with the lore. So Winston's from there. And I think we're going to get the 3 new heroes, D.Va, and 2 more. If you've seen the shirt in the store, it's got 3 heroes that have not been.
Yeah, that's true. And that was kind of a bomb dropped on us when we showed up here today.
Yes, it was. It was.
So we were just caught blissfully unawares.
After being off social media for days driving, I was like, whoa, what is going on out there?
I was really surprised. So 3 heroes, and from like all the stuff that's been data mined, it looks like Blizzard wants to release with 30.
Yes.
Which, if they're releasing in spring, I mean that's gonna be real interesting. I'm really interested to see what goes on.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see as well what goes on. The rumor from that GameStop employee is that it's going to be released before the end of June.
Right.
They do want to end the beta before the end of the year, so it could. I could see the game is very polished.
So, are we going to see an open beta in early 2016?
Yes, I'll just throw it out there.
You're loading that up.
I'm loading it up. It might not be for very long.
And this is coming from a Mercy player.
I know this is. I think that they're going to go out there and they're going to say, you know what, we had because between now and then they're going to have those stress test weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that they're just going to say, let's just open the floodgates and you just trash our servers so that we don't have any more of those day one. Oh, I can't log on to Battle.net.
Well, they have been kind of steadily letting more and more and more and more people come in because, let's be honest, 20-minute queue times, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
true. Well, anyway, while we wrap up, we'd like to thank everyone that's watching right here live and everybody watching online. And how can they get in touch with us?
Well, you can always find me on Twitter. I'm very much a Twitterholic. I usually post funny videos of me jamming out in my car on my way to stuff. So
He does.
You can follow me at Matrix Overwatch.
It's that young generation.
Yeah, and on Twitch. We do stream quite frequently. I stream almost every night on twitch.tv/Matrix Overwatch. You can catch us every Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Yep.
On twitch.tv/Overcast Show.
Right. And follow us on Twitter at Overcast Show. TheOvercastShow.blogspot.com is our blog page for our show notes. And all of this is under Frozen Fox Radio with this and all of our other shows. So I'll wrap it up by saying, like I always do, I think it's because I'm older, I'll see you on the flip side.
You did not just go there.
Oh.
You have never said that on one of our shows. Why did you have to pull that out today?
I have said it.
I mean, come on. I mean, I say stay awesome, Goth, but, like, come on, dude. Red Hot Chili Peppers were out, like, 15 years ago.
This is coming from somebody that says stay awesome, Gotham. But anyway, thank you very much.
Hey.
Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up and for all the support. We can't wait to see what we see tomorrow.
Yes, what we see tomorrow. And before we do sign off, following us, we are going to have Mike and Jay from Stopcast, 2 awesome people. I want you guys to give it up for them as well. Thank you, guys, and we will see you on the con floor.
Okay, well, we're switching out. I just want to do a shout out. We're still raiding. I'm so excited. My guild, Sleepless on Farstriders. And I have to put out there that my Brazilian raid leader, L'Oreal, has been fantastic. So I know he's out there because he told me. And I am looking for Stopcast and the Sundering. Oh, we're 2 minutes early. So here, I can talk. What do you mean? I have my own podcast. You want to take this from me?
No.
Okay. So they're trying to corral everybody because we actually were on time. Thank you so much, everybody. We got all our people. Yes, I know. So they're all talking and jumping. I don't know. So, okay. I wanted my noob story since I'm going to take up time. And I had this for them for Darkmoon Herald. And I just want to say that I've been raiding since, what is that? Burning Crusade. Thank you. See, I can't even remember anything. And I decided that a long time ago that it's never a good idea to have the boss targeted, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So, well, apparently I'm really twitchy, and we were about to pull Heroic Deadeye, or Kilrog, and I sneezed and pulled the boss.
True story. I know how he really lost that eye.
Yeah, I know.
What you saw in that comic was not how it happened.
It's not good to target the boss, so we should all know that before you pull. You know, you're supposed to, get ready to pot, but apparently, that's why I don't ever start my rotation with the appropriate rotation, because I have to have it as a casting thing, yeah. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so I am Seraphis from The Sundering. You probably see me introduce a lot of other shows up here. Also, kind of started this whole World of Podcast, Calm Before the Storm thing. So, thanks for all you sticking around. I am excited because I finally get to do a sit down with probably one of the first podcasts I ever listened to, Stopcast.
Yes. I'm Jay from Stopcast. I'm excited because I get to sit down because I've been standing up for about 45 minutes.
Now, I have to say that, it's kind of twofold. So I love you guys, but,
Me too.
When I first listened to your show, I was just like, oh, I could do that. So I did it. And now we're only like 6 episodes behind you guys?
Yep.
Yeah. So we are probably the cesspool of the podcasting community. We're probably dirtier than most.
Yeah. Yep.
So
we're on the crass side.
yes, crass is a good word.
It's a good word.
So we're always talking and voicing our opinions and giving our own feedback. But so we wanted to kind of do something where we would kind of, I don't know, ask the audience what they thought of things. We're reading from a card. It's all scripted. Am I supposed to read this first one? All right.
Question 1. Go ahead.
What's one of your favorite podcasts? Oh, looks like we have someone at the mic.
Right there.
You with the green hat.
Yep.
My favorite podcast is The Instance.
So is everyone else's.
I love Scott Johnson.
Everyone loves Scott Johnson.
I saw him earlier today. He was amazing.
Yep.
Yes.
Packed the house.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say we suck.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
Another question. Let's see. Given the current state of WoW, what class would you like to see balanced in Legion? Anybody?
Anybody?
In the black shirt.
The guy with the black shirt.
Over in the middle?
Okay.
I would like to see paladins and hunters combined for a
Really?
super class. Yes, I'd call them punters.
Punters with
yes.
a P? Okay.
Yes. Special judgments, but with feet.
Do you feel that Blizzard would overly nerf them or under nerf them then, sir?
No, there would be no need for other classes. They would simply be superior to all other classes.
Okay.
I'm not sure I agree, but you're entitled to your opinion, sir. He's an idiot. All right, let's see. So talking about garrisons, what do you guys hope to see in Legion for your garrison?
God, what was I supposed to say for
Anyone?
that part?
Yeah, way to break the fourth wall there, Mike. We're trying to be entertaining here, and then you go and screw up your lines.
I'll
Got my
wing it.
lines.
I just want to see more wood cutting.
Is that because you're a lumberjack, sir?
Yeah.
There's not enough sawmills in all Azeroth for this to work. We need more lumber mills, sawmills, more firewood cutting, chainsawing.
So I have it on good authority that you are a lumberjack, and shouldn't you leave your work at the office and not bring it into the game?
It's simply irrelevant. Yes, I am a lumberjack. Yes, I have a whiskey problem. But we need more lumberjacking in Azeroth.
I don't feel that anyone can have a whiskey problem. I feel that is
The only
Tell
problem
that-
is no whiskey.
Just tell that to my wife. I'll give you her phone number.
I will gladly call your wife. My wife is staring at me. It's all in good fun, honey. I swear.
It's okay. I called his wife earlier. It's fine. Everybody calls her.
All right. So we want to ask one final question. What is it that you think of? No, you're not.
Red, you're supposed to come here.
This is just like our show. Completely unprofessional, unprepared. No, go to Mike.
Over here.
Go to Mike.
Come here. I'll give you my chair.
Jesus. So. So.
The Sundering, folks. This is,
This is normal for the Sundering.
I don't even know. So we want to ask about inclusivity in Warcraft.
That's a great question.
Oh yes, you, the pregnant lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop right in here.
All right.
You're worried about Blizzard. I think you guys are the ones who don't like babies. That's what I think.
That's a strong accusation.
It's true accusation.
I feel marginalized right now.
As you should, sir. As you should.
I don't feel this line of questioning is nice at all. In fact, I feel that you're being uninclusive to people who can't get pregnant. Did you ever think of Jay and my feelings on the fact that we can't get pregnant? But no,
right.
You're just thinking of yourself. That's all you're thinking about.
As I should be. Yes.
All right. So, yes. So we should probably bring up our two co-hosts.
Yeah, as you should as well.
Well, come up here.
Come on up here.
Come up here, Prego. So, for those of you, fine. I'd rather sit next to the lumberjack. So, for those of you who don't know, my co-host here, Heather,
Hello.
aka Zia, was not supposed to make this trip.
I ruined the segment, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, she wasn't supposed to be here
was ruined
because she's
before you
pregnant, but she came as a surprise. And we tried doing a little skit because I'm sure you all were probably just like listening to people talk, and we just wanted to do something funny and not really.
It's the end of the night.
It's the end of the night, and
failed at being funny.
And of course, most of the children are gone at this point. They're probably back at the hotel room. So, and like I said, we're kind of crass. So one of the things that we do on the Sundering is we usually open up the floor to our listeners to call in and give either FOFs or props. So for those of you who don't know what a FOF is, it means F off. So if there's something that pissed you off during the week, whether it was in game or out of game, we kind of give kind of a platform for people to vent their frustrations.
Sure.
And it's something that whenever we skip, we get nasty letters of, why'd you skip this? Why didn't you play my phone call?
They FOF us.
Then they FOF us. And so we've just kept doing it.
We do props too. So if you're not a negative person and you want to give a positive bit of love to somebody, you can do a props as well. So.
And we kind of kept it going because, well, I always listen to Stopcast and they're always complaining about things. I'm
Always.
Like their whole show is a giant FOF. So we decided that we are going to just kind of go ahead and come up here and FOF a few things that just kind of grinding our gears.
A little foftacular.
If you will.
That was actually in my head for the next sentence. He finished.
But we also allow people to give props too. We will say that. So if people really want to give someone like a shout out, we also allow that. So I am going to let Zia go first.
Sure.
So FOF, prop, what do you got?
I really had a FOF. I won't say it. I'm going to be positive.
I really want to hear it now.
I really want to hear it now.
I know those guys way in the back. They want to hear it.
That's what I was thinking, was those folks in the back.
Yeah.
You know who really wants to hear you FOF? It's that lady right back there in the black. She is dying to hear you. She looks like she is really excited about a FOF from you.
I don't know. Those folks in the back have a lot to say. I'm wondering if maybe they have a FOF.
No,
that woman drinking coffee back
woman
there.
drinking coffee.
Is it coffee? Did you put rum in it? Whiskey.
There you go. There you go.
Vodka?
She doesn't like that coffee. Come FOF the coffee. Foffy.
How dare they not put rum in your coffee? F Starbucks for not putting rum in her coffee.
Done.
I actually have a props. I can't be I can't be negative today because today's a positive day, and so I just want to give a props to everybody here, all the volunteers, the Kickstarter people who showed up. Thank you. It means a lot. A lot of love and sweat and anger goes into these things.
I want to say FOF to the guy in the Overwatch sweatshirt who just rubbed his nipples. That was weird.
I like it.
Yeah, you know who you are.
If you would
props,
mind,
yeah, props to that.
Do it one more
people in the
time.
back, stop talking to see that. They all looked at you, Q.
Yeah.
They looked at you.
That a little slower. No, he's good.
You can go a little lower.
Well, it's cold out.
And I give you props for zipping that up. No one wants to see that.
I want to say Foff to long lines.
Hey, your friend right next to you is shaking your head. He doesn't
Yeah,
wanna
long
see it either.
lines suck.
Yeah.
Long lines suck. Yeah. Off those.
Foff those long lines.
Yeah. Who wants to stand in long lines at a party? I don't know what that's all about.
It depends on how much the beer costs, and apparently it's $8.
Sorry. We can't.
Foff, expensive beer.
We have an 18-pack in our room, but it's too far to go walk to get it, so we just paid for it.
Foff to walking.
I agree. Foff walking. That's horrible. So I would like to open up. If anyone has a Foff or prop they want to give, feel free to step up to that mic. Or hey, come on up.
There's two guys. They want to do one.
Are you all angry about something?
If you're angry about something, we want to hear it.
No, he's not angry. He's got pecs for days. Props that guy's muscles. That's legit.
F that guy because now my wife is staring at him. F you, sir. How dare you?
He's got killer boots, too. The whole freaking package. Like,
You're a good-looking man.
Props, buddy.
Mrs. Serapis, please stop staring at that handsome man.
We're talking to you right now.
That's what we're doing. This
You
is our
only have
segment.
one beer, though.
See,
They're $7. I don't blame you.
See, what most people also don't understand is when
they're going up.
So for those of you walking in, like, what are they doing? Stopcast and the Sundering.
Aye.
We both have habits of talking and conversing with our audience.
We
During
don't
our
do
live
push-ups,
shows.
obviously.
It's just kind of what we do. We get distracted. We go on tangents, and this is who we are. We mix in a little bit of Blizzard news and all that. We talk about Warcraft. We talk about other games that we want to talk about, and
It's all nonsense.
it really is. We like to bring a little nonsense, whereas everyone's like getting all serious in their podcast about like, hey, this is the news, and we need to dissect it. We're like, why the heck is Pepe even in this game?
I hate that bird.
What? That's the upgrade to the Garrisons? Really?
I thought it's Pepe. I thought it was Peep.
Oh, I mean, maybe. It could be Peep.
Like the Easter candy. You know the little sugar overdose things you get on Easter?
It's kind of like Don't Mess With My Peeps?
Right. I thought it was Peep. It's Pepe.
Hey, peeping ain't easy.
That thing must smell.
I still think the people in the back have a Foff.
No, I mean,
They're
I'm serious.
They're foffing us right now.
Foffing us
we
right
want.
now.
I mean, seriously, if any of you have a prop or a foff, I want to hear it.
Here comes
here comes.
we go.
This is a salty gentleman. Look at him.
He
He
has
looks
a-
salty. He's got something is.
This asshole.
I have a very simple Foff. What the hell is it with airlines giving us just little tiny bags of peanuts and pretzels? Can they not afford? Can the 1%ers, like certain people I do a podcast with who make
I don't know who you're talking about.
millions in salary, right? The person I do a podcast with, he makes millions in his salary. People
I
like
I
that
highly
can't-
doubt that this
they
person,
can't
whoever he
cut
speaks
their
of,
salary to their turn around and give us, the hard-working, blue-collar, working citizens, a salad on a flight? No, we get peanuts and pretzels because you make so much money as executives.
Well, sir, I don't know who this other person you speak of is,
Am I right about
but I
how
feel
much
I need to
makes-
defend
am I
him.
right?
And I see my lovely wife joking about this. She thinks this is all hilarious, but I don't think that you marginalizing your other co-host is a wise thing to do.
I think
so.
marginalizing is an overused.
But
I'll marginalize my co-host anytime I want.
But I do appreciate your foff, sir. And here you go. A little Hots minifigure for you.
It's broken.
Are you a 1%er, sir, that you could afford Hots minifigures to give out?
God damn it.
I saw a
I
gentleman.
have a prop too.
Yes.
Yep. I have a
You only
prop.
get one item.
I have a. Well,
Yeah, I'm not giving you any
no,
more
that's
stuff.
Fine, that's fine. I have a prop. I have a prop to Rayfist and Zia.
Oh, here we go.
For just the hell they must go through on a weekly basis. I love them. On the Sundering, having to deal with Seraphis. I mean, he's a load, isn't he? And you guys, you handle him so well.
Thank
with
you.
such
It wasn't
such
that long ago we
decorum.
had conversations about cycles or something.
Should I stop? Am I laying it on too thick?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Am I laying it on too thick?
I think there was somebody behind you who actually had a prop.
Seraphis, I love you, man.
I think Pex, the hot guy. I think he did. I thought your hand was up. So.
It doesn't have to be funny.
If anyone else wants to step up, say like give a fall for a prop.
Come on, buddy.
It doesn't got to be funny. We're not.
There we go.
We're
All right.
not. Yeah, exactly.
Test.
Yes, you're good.
I had a thought when I got here. It's a little issue I wanna bring up.
Go for it.
I want to know why everybody's wearing Overwatch jackets when all of them probably don't even have the beta.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
why are they wearing the swag when they don't even know if they like the game?
You know what? I agree with you because so this is where Q, who's back there. You know, I was lucky enough to get into the bit, and I don't have any swag. I never got
1%.
offered swag.
1%.
Where's my swag?
Agree.
So what I do now is whenever I see them wear it, I ask them how the game is.
Yeah.
See, that was funny. Don't throw this at him, though.
I'm not
No.
going to throw
Okay.
it at him because if I hit him the wrong way, he's
He's
probably
a
gonna
nice
beat
guy.
the crap out of me.
He's a nice.
Thanks,
Hey, look,
bud.
he's also got a toothpick in there. I bet you he can take the toothpick out and like stab me in the eye. That's ridiculous.
Found it.
Don't mess with that guy. Who's friends with that guy?
Especially if you're wearing an Overwatch.
Whoever's friends with that guy, good for you.
He's got a really thick wallet too.
You want to know about? Look, you see the size of that guy's wallet?
Yeah.
There's your 1%.
Yeah.
That guy's got some fat bankroll in his butt. Yeah, Mike, why are you looking at his butt?
That's all I could see. Hey, don't judge.
Who isn't?
I'm pretty sure my wife did. It's okay.
You don't play a paladin. Be quiet.
All right, anyone else?
Come on, yeah, come on
Step
up.
on up. We love this.
I got a question. Where's your favorite place to get alcohol from, and why is it Canada?
It's Kokanee, and it's from Canada because it's colder. I'm not really sure the technical standpoints of where this was supposed to go.
I don't know either, but actually, if we're going to talk about alcohol from Canada, I just want to throw out that one time I went to a wedding in Michigan, and all they served was Labatt Blue.
I love it.
And I drank about 12 of them, and I wasn't even buzzed. So I thought Canadian beer was supposed to be like moonshine, and I was very disappointed.
Hey, good night there, green shirt, orange jacket.
Hey,
Night, guys.
Keep touching
Good
those
night.
nipples.
Shirt. People
Night.
don't wear
I hope
jackets
your
in California,
co-host
do
still likes you. Yes. Hey, you. Come here. For you, sir.
they? You get a thingy.
You get a
so
toy.
damn rude. Hey, you guy, red
You.
shirt.
Red
shirt.
guy.
Get your ass up
That's
here.
the real red shirt guy.
Anybody
He's the
else?
real hero.
You're all sitting comfortably.
Kind of staring at us like, are we supposed to be
got,
done?
We got. They've
Oh,
been,
we got one
they've
more.
been like
Well,
cutting. They've been cutting us for a while.
We got more. All right. What do you got?
I have a little something to say.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Never been to Canada, but I'd like to try their alcohol because that sounds fantastic.
It does.
And I have had a good amount tonight. And I
Good
was
for you.
wandering around the hotels trying to find something fun to do. And I've never listened to a podcast ever in my life. But I can say that I've thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was hilarious.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, and I will go home and tell my brother, who's very into podcasts, that this happened, and it was great.
Well, tell him you got
on
something.
On the Overwatch thing, I have to say that I do have the beta, and I've been clicking install, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it. But I couldn't understand why I couldn't play, because I played it last year at BlizzCon. It was fantastic. I loved it. So much fun. Would be great to play with friends, but they don't have the Mac client, which I looked for later, and that hurt me deeply. So how do I say it? It's a
Yeah.
FOF on the No Mac client for me.
Good call.
Because
Good job.
I would love to play any Blizzard game forever with all of my friends, because I'm all about it.
Yeah.
And you guys will now be my friends, so thank you for having me.
Well, as a friend, come on up here and
And grab yourself something. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else?
That works too. We'll do half.
Oh, we got someone stepping up.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have one.
Hey,
And
Oz.
it's the Twist Another Blogcast, because they were the first blogcast I ever heard.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that introduced me to everybody else, so I appreciate these guys.
Yeah.
I think they did a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. Props.
Absolutely. These guys are amazing.
I will say that the Twisted Nether Blogcast is my favorite podcast to listen to while I'm doing yard work. I'm serious. Well, I'm just saying. Like, I figured that. So, honey, please cover your ears.
Let's ask your wife. Does he even do yard work?
Yes. So well, that's okay. It's getting to be wintertime. But so the thing is, here's the thing: is their show usually goes on for like 2.5 hours. So if I can do yard work for as long as their show is, I know that my wife will not ask me to do chores inside the house. So that is my timer. So yes, props to you guys for being my timer.
Did we?
You didn't hear any of that.
Did we give Oscar a present? Huh? Did he get a present?
Yes.
Yeah, Oscar gets a present.
Oscar gets a present. Thank you, sir. All right. Anyone else?
I think we're.
I tried to get my husband to
All right.
he's my husband. He should get props for just being my husband, but he won't get up there.
Good for you, buddy.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Husbands are important, I hear.
Yeah, they are.
That's right.
It's a good way of getting out of indoor housework. Didn't hear any of that.
She's
Done, right? That's the important part.
Yeah, well, all I have is here.
Is this the good?
All right. So.
The MCs have been doing this number
All right.
since we started.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we got a few more things. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up this World of Podcast by feel free to get up to the mic. I got a few things to give away here. And I kind of want to just hear what people are excited about for seeing tomorrow and Saturday. So to the mic, if you don't
Or
be
you
shy.
can just keep coming up and bitching about stuff you don't like.
Yeah,
and
you can do that
bopping.
too.
That's fine too. That's cool.
I
That's
got stuff.
Bitch about your yard work.
Oh, here comes Pex again.
Pex.
The amount of ass kicking we're gonna do in the HOTS games.
There you
You're
go.
my bro.
There
so
you
I was
go.
gonna say that.
Who's your friend? Hey, you should come here.
You should step up.
Is that
Give
your
that man a round of applause.
Yay!
Hey!
He got guilted. It's okay. We don't bite.
So what are you excited
with
about?
teeth.
Legion and HOTS, the new characters announced.
Yeah.
Give me a trailer to WoW.
Here.
Oh hell yeah.
Hold on.
See,
Come
it's
get
as
something.
simple as that.
See, look at that.
Come on
And,
up.
Honest.
what else? What else is people excited about? There we go. We got someone.
Yeah.
I'm not the one of those person. This is my first time seeing a podcast. You guys are really great. Hope you guys know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I first saw it last year. I was really excited for Overwatch, and I'm really hoping to try to get to some of that. Try to play some of it tomorrow and during the weekend. I'm also really excited for Legion. How's the shirt? For the Horde.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
on.
Boo.
For the horde. For the horde.
I know Malone.
That's all right. You can
All right.
still come on up.
Since you said horde, though, there you go.
I will say that for those of you who've mentioned that you've never listened to a podcast before, so the Sundering or Stopcast, put on headphones if you have
Yep.
children.
Yeah, and
Please.
if you're at the office, don't let it come through the speakers.
I'd argue that all four of us are actually toning it down for right now for the sake of
Yes.
because normally it's
This is really hard for us.
we're disgusting. so-
Yeah, we're not even medicated tonight.
Hey, you got to chuckle out my wife.
Yeah.
Good job. She's embarrassed now.
No.
All right, anyone else? Any Alliance fans?
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Put your hands down, Lions fans.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
Lions
Jay.
fans. Hi there.
Hi, I listened to both of your podcasts.
Thank you.
Shame on
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to suck up to us. It's okay.
Well, that's why I'm here. But my question is about Zia, and wanting to know what are you having and what are you naming your baby and what are you comfortable with sharing?
Well, I'm trying to keep the gender off social
Remember,
media.
it will be online.
Yeah, I'm doing it because my husband doesn't want to know, and so I know the gender and he doesn't.
Good for him.
And so yeah, so
Yeah.
far I got a month left before, and then he'll know. So hopefully it won't make that sound. There's gonna be a whole lot of horrific sounds.
It sounds a lot worse than that.
Yeah. Right. So, not sharing too terribly much. So I do apologize for that. and name wise?
I think I'm getting close to having you call it bacon.
Yeah, Sarah really wants the first name to be Bay and the middle to be Kun.
It works, right?
Bacon.
Don't shake your head. You know it's a good name. Thank you.
Yeah.
See
It's
that
good
guy?
food.
That guy.
It's a really good
He's
food,
my buddy
not a
right
good
there.
name.
I don't know who you are, but you're my buddy.
All right.
Come on.
Come here.
Come here. I like your purple hair. Come
Yeah,
get
your
something.
purple hair is amazing. Yeah, get up here. You listen to both of our shows? You're a rock star.
That's amazing in itself.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
Bacon is fantastic.
you Alliance? Oh, then here. Get something on Steam. We don't like you.
Have a piece
Play
of
it on
paper.
Blizzard game. Get out of that horde rut of yours.
Stay strong, brother.
Thank you.
Hard for life.
She's Alliance.
Wait. Oh.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone
Okay.
else have anything to? Oh, we got.
She was mercenary mode, dude. Don't worry about it.
I can't help it. I like fisting, you know. Come on, I had to sneak it in there. Alliance.
As much as I'm looking forward to seeing Legion, I'm actually more interested to see that the Warcraft movie is actually real.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The better question I have for you is how many tomatoes is it going to get on Rotten Tomatoes? What's your guess?
I'm going to say 70%.
So that's high. That's, you know.
It's epic fantasy though. Those always score higher than at the mean. So.
That's going to be a tough one. All right. Come on. You a Lions fan? Yes.
He
There you go.
gets bonus points for having a Gopher shirt on.
And this guy is a very good person because I know for a fact you helped us on Kickstarter, and you're a badass. So thank you, sir. Oh, we're gonna take care of you.
All right.
I have answers for you.
Anyone else? One more. We have one more prize to give away. If you just want to say what you're excited about tomorrow.
Easy peasy.
Hey, just what are you excited about? We already gave you. You're horde. Get out of here. You're also wearing a Google Glass.
Damn you, horde.
Yeah, don't think I didn't see that, hipster. You're a horde hipster.
Hey, there
I
we
thought
go,
he
there we
was
go.
cosplaying as Whitey.
A horde hipster. You're wearing Google Glass.
I have a question, but it's for you guys. Okay. What are you guys excited for tomorrow or during
Oh.
the weekend?
We have to answer this.
I'm excited for a little bit more water tonight, so I'm not nearly as hungover as I should be.
I am excited about. I am excited about this being done. This was fantastic, but I'm excited about this being done and being able to just hang out at the bar and drink with everybody and have a good time and just like chat and not run from room to room.
I'm excited for the people, just meeting them, all the people that we've met already. It's just been amazing, so I'm looking forward to that.
I'm actually leaving tomorrow. So I gotta
She's
go sleep.
pregnant.
I'm carrying this thing around. I gotta go home. Yeah, I know, right?
I was
Sleeping
gonna
for two.
carry her everywhere.
I know. I've had many offers from the guys. They're all such nice guys. They like cart me around in a wheelchair and stuff. So
I told her I wasn't going to deliver a baby, so I mean.
I've done it.
I would say the movie
It's not as
trailer.
hard as you think.
I think that's going to be really exciting stuff. And like we were saying earlier, just to see the real, it's real and it's happening. Yeah. So it's real. Yeah. So that would be
Could
mine.
be real.
Could be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Oh, we got Pex again.
I hope you don't mind that we're calling you that.
By the way, she's always names people in our chat room, so I mean
cool.
that's just her thing. She changes everyone's name.
You're not
so.
weirded out that the pregnant lady keeps like hitting on you, right?
I kind of like it.
Oh, sweet.
but- anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay, tell me what you guys think about Bob Ross and all his stealing of Twitch viewers. You think what's his motives behind stealing all these Twitch viewers?
Well, he's
I
running
think
for
he's behind
president.
something.
He saw that there was another guy running the Republican Party that had worse hair than him. He thought he could do it.
Clearly, he has come back from the dead as Zombie Bob Ross and is trying to take over as top streamer for Blizzard because Blizzard loves streamers. So he's just like, I'm going to do this. And not only am I going to be the top streamer, but I'm also a zombie. So, which is foreshadowing them kind of recreating Wrath of the Lich King after they do Legion. Kind of like how they kind of try to do Burning Crusade with Warlords.
They're just going to call it the Bob Ross event.
I like this. if we were doing show titles, I would name the show right here the Bob Ross event.
Bob Ross event.
All right. Anyone else? Going once.
The people in the back.
I do have something more to give.
We go.
I got one thing.
Even if we're out of items to hand out, there's always more to give. We're like the Salvation Army of
now it
podcasting.
just makes everyone nervous.
I'm a giver.
All right. Well, fine. If no one wants free stuff, that's fine. All right. Well, then, you know.
That was appropriate.
All right. Well, then, so first of all, I want to thank Hydra and Finless for being MCs for the second half of World of Podcasts
Yeah,
tonight.
if you guys could give them a round of applause.
I want to. I also want to thank Todd from Alpha Geek Radio for helping us.
Thank you,
stream
Todd.
this.
Stand up, dude.
Absolutely fantastic. We appreciate you coming out. Alpha Geek Media. So he's done a lot. Obviously, videotaping this. We're on video, by the way.
Hi.
I've been flexing this whole time.
Bye, guys. Have a good
Just trying
night.
to keep up with Pecs. Have a good one. That's fine.
Okay, gotta drain this thing.
Wash your hands. Be sanitary.
Please wash your hands.
It's a cruel
that goes
world.
for all of you. I'm looking at you, the lady in the black. Yeah, I know what you're up to. Wash your hands. That's not a good look. I'm sorry. All right. But no, I want to thank all the other podcasters who came out and participated. I want to thank the earlier MCs, Real and Dune and Kaylee. I want to thank Scott Johnson for filling in an hour in the middle of the show. And I want to thank all of you for coming out, hanging out with us, listening, especially putting up with us at the end. This nonsense.
It's silly.
So if you like this nonsense, but you never want to listen to it, you can download us. You don't have to listen. We'll take the stats. That always helps.
That's right.
But no, thank you. In all seriousness, thank you very much for coming out, hanging out at the party. There's still a little bit of time left, so feel free to hang out, mingle, meander, check out the last rooms before everything ends, and have a good BlizzCon.